Ashe family, what up though? We here again in the compound. What's this, episode 10? 9, 10? Yep, this episode 9. Y'all remember back in the day, Nickelodeon, they used to have a crossover episodes and shit. It'd be, That's So Raven on motherfucking Lizzie McGuire or some shit, and they play the little music. This is like this episode right here. We got the one and only, day one's only, David Davis. And the compound tonight. First guest on the CJ Does It All podcast. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, feeling good.
Good.
Can't complain.
Yes, sir. The weekly basis, CJ Does It podcast, CJ Does It All podcast crossover.
Yeah.
So I sent them a couple of topics I want to talk about. The first question I want to know: do you think rap and hip hop culture today is destructive for our community?
Yeah, I think it has an influence. The content. It's funny you asked that question because I just ran across what's his name? I don't know. Is it Lud Tyler? L-U-H. You ever heard of him, Tyler?
L-U-H.
But I guess he young, you know what I'm saying? So he like 16, 17,
Okay.
but you know, like he had a video and he was like, you know, smoking and shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's like, damn, you know, like that, just seeing that, like kids growing up, we was teenagers at one point. We was influenced by things that were around us too, so.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely destructive because of what's being shown.
Yeah.
I don't think the talent and the skill is destructive, but the content is definitely
Right. What they saying is destructive.
Yeah, it's playing a part. It's playing a part in these little niggas, man. Like you can feel the energy when you move around.
Man, and exactly it's a death culture right now. Like everybody talking about ops and killing people, and they no more like. I would say it's not anymore, but it's not as much feel-good music or music you get in the car everybody can sing to. Now I'll be looking at the little kid like,
Facts.
at the old man like, what the fuck is you saying?
Yeah.
Singing King Von and shit? Like, this nigga was a mass murderer.
Man, and it's crazy because it's like, you know, they all have supporters. So
all of them.
Everybody got fans. It's gonna sell, you know. Like, there's no way to really control it and stop it. It's $1 billion industry, so
Shit do be hard. I ain't gonna hold you up. It's
Yeah.
hard. It be the beat. I think it's a beat.
It is the beat. It's the high tech, you know. I mean, I said the high techs, the hi hats at the
Yup.
beginning. You know, it's all that shit. Like, they know how to put it together to give it to us to make us feel how we feel. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, so.
And the shit's so deep, right? Like you said, the hi hats, and also a lot of this music today is at I want to say, what frequency is it? 444 hertz? No, it's not that. But it's basically at a frequency that's known to harm your DNA. Music, you're supposed to be at like 432 hertz, which is like the love. They call it the love frequency. It heals your DNA, is good for you, or 526 hertz. They doing the 808 shit and playing shit purposely at a certain frequency, you know what I'm saying, to fuck people up, because
It's a formula.
exactly, people don't get, we are mostly water, and what is water? What does water do, I should say? Water can hold memory, and like, it was a video, somebody was playing a certain sound, and the water was moving like this, but then they changed the frequency a little bit, and then it moved differently. So just think about what it's doing in your body. That's why when you get in the car and you listen to a song on the radio, you be like, I don't even like this shit. But you keep hearing that shit, and you memorize it without even ever saying this shit.
Yeah, it's not. It may not even be your type of song. It could be any song. It could be a pop song. You may be a person who listens to rap all day long. Then a pop song come on. You keep hearing it over and over. Eventually, you're gonna like the song.
Right, got niggas singing Cardi B and shit.
Yeah, that's where the money come from. Like, they be putting money into this stuff, man. So
the machine get behind them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You gonna like this shit. They make it like a song. I remember I was in Cali, a year, maybe 2 years ago. They had that Blueberry Fago song. Bad bitch, you do it all this. And then they had that, what was the other song? They were like, Uno, dos, tres, y a tato. I got bitches shaking ass in the lotto. Uno. I'm like, what the fuck is this basic ass song? But just, after a minute, I'm like, this shit go.
It be going though, like, it just, you hear, like you say, you hear it enough. You go out enough, you somebody go out to the club all the time, all them songs that come on in there, like you gonna eventually fuck with it. Like
Yeah.
it ain't no way to stop it. It's just like you gotta control you. You feel me? Like that's all you can do, man. And just hope people around you can control themselves, cause this shit, dog, it's no stopping it, man.
Nah.
I just had a conversation about somebody that said that they think they're gonna eliminate social media. You know, at some point, and I'm not gonna disagree with it, but it's like it's gonna be hard to, because the person was kind of saying depending on people to eliminate it, so people just gonna stop using it.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, nah, dog, motherfuckers is emotionally tied into that.
That shit is, I call it social media heroin. Cause they addicted to that shit.
Addicted, yeah. It's in their DNA at this point. So ain't nobody about to stop using social media. Like,
man,
no matter what's behind it, it's gonna be hard to do it because you attach to it. Like, that's like asking you to leave your kid or.
I bet if you check everybody's phone in America and look at their usage, like what they doing on their phone, it would be mostly social media.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everybody checking their page. You know, like that's the way of life now. And it's like when we grew up, you know, we was kind of like at the beginning.
Yeah, we got caught. We was in between.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like we came at a good time because we knew what it was like to go like down the street, ride your bike, go knock on your homeboy door. You know what I'm saying? To go hoop or whatever. Like now, social media just it was kind of just like it was your neighborhood.
Yes.
And now it's like social media is like one big world. So everybody is a part of this world when it really used to just be about your neighborhood. So now we made the transition to being a part of the world, and it's like, damn, I can imagine what it's like to just grow up in social media, like the kids.
I know. I was thinking
like,
about that.
Man, like that shit probably is crazy. Like I couldn't imagine, like, you know, being like having to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like we had MySpace, little small shit, you feel me? But like that stuff like what's going on now? They got TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube. Like it's so much stuff. That's like, yo, like this is wow. Like it's a lot going on for these kids, man. So it's definitely destructive because it's so much.
Yeah.
There's so much of it. You feel me? Like, and you can't stop it. Like, it's not a bad thing for your kid to have a tablet. You know?
Yeah.
Something that can entertain them, but it's just like the shit that's being shown, like you gotta monetize it.
Exactly.
Cause it'll pop up.
Monetize and monitor.
Yeah.
Kids today, like, we just have to wait till our parents went to sleep or out of town or something, turn the motherfucking HBO late night on Comcast.
Fact.
Turn that motherfucker on low. Stay close as hell to the TV.
Uncut.
So you hear a sound like,
And that used to be crazy. And that used to be crazy, dog. You go to sleep watching BT Uncut, wake up to the prayers.
Man, wake up to
church.
Going crazy.
BT had a crazy little system. Like, you go sit me to bed. I'm seeing ass and titties now. I'm seeing praise the Lord.
Right. Nigga woke up to God.
Like, what's going on over here at BET?
That BET Uncut, though, was crazy.
Yeah, what? Stay up till 3 a.m. watching that.
I done made friends off people knowing songs from that song. I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got the little low budget ratchet ass song.
Hey, we used to have to stay up on the late night, dog, for the content, dog. We used to have to stay up, like, real talk. Like, they got this shit in the palm of their hand all day.
All day.
All day.
I'm going to switch gears here a little bit. We'll kind of get into something we were talking about off cameras just a little bit. I said, well, I asked the question, why are drug dealers and, I guess, quote-unquote street niggas not considered lame in the community? But they're considered the lowlives of every other community.
Saying in terms of our community?
Yeah. Whatever you want to call yourself, African American, Foundational Black American, Freeman.
I would say this. With anything is like, with any like, because it go back to what we were saying with the neighborhoods. Like, a neighborhood was like the organization.
Yeah, community.
Yeah, you know, the community, right. You know, so you have like certain positions and certain statures in this community. And I think we just kind of like popularized it.
Yeah.
And it go back to what we just was
music.
talking about. Everything, like, it's hard to break it. Like, we understand it's destructive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what come with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The chances you take doing this shit, the destruction it can cause your community, family, friends, or whatever. But it's hard to just break out of that and not make that that's a part of where we come from. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, the ones that notice it get away from it, but it's some that's gonna take up on that because that do come with like a level of love, I guess.
Yeah. And to go back to the music too, right? Because I think, like back in the day, it started off as rap is supposed to be like the music of the unheard, the not the street like bars like drug dealing, killing, like street niggas, like people who was fighting the system, people who was fighting against oppression, people, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want to hear our fucking music, so fuck.
Right.
We gonna make our own shit. We gonna make our own party, our own club. We gonna be outside with it. And it went from that to people, you know, telling other people's stories, you know, from the hood. But they wasn't the actual people doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think we got, not tricked, but like in our subconscious, it kind of tricked or trained people to think that shit was cool. Like, oh, that was the way to be, because the rappers looking at the drug dealer, and the drug dealer want to be the rappers, the athletes want to be both, or either or. You know what I'm saying?
Status. It's the status. Like, it's the celebrity. You the celebrity. You know, like, if you the nigga that got the, you know what I'm saying, you moving shit, doing shit, you the celebrity of the community.
Yeah.
So they celebrate you in that realm because of what you taking care of. You taking care of moms, family, friends. You know, like, shit, probably little niggas in the community.
Yeah.
So it's you know, it's I don't know, man. It's all destructive. Like, you know what come with it.
And it's purposely, because when we was controlling it, it was Public Enemy, fucking what's the nigga? NWA, that type music.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they got control, it was straight bullshit. Yeah. And they know it. Yeah. And they purposely do the shit. Even Leor Cohen was on the interview on the Breakfast Club. They were like, well, Charlamagne was like, you know, it's a problem going on in our community with violence, and I think he was talking about lean specifically. He like, why do you sign artists who go push that? He like, well, I gotta feed my family, you know what I'm saying, too, and blah, blah, blah. So they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah, they don't.
Because they taking that shit back to their community anyway. They're not spending no money with us.
It's because we don't give a fuck. And it's been taught for generations, like, you know, like you said, this, like, how it is, like, in terms of the community, it was organizations that was helping the community.
Yeah.
That wasn't, you know what I'm saying, doing anything destructive, but, like, really helping the community. And that got lost over time.
Yeah.
So it's like, once you lose that stature in the community, then this stature becomes the...
That's what they know, because
that's where the money coming from.
Yeah, and you don't see their faces, I guess, in the community no more like that. It's a drug dealer who they always out there.
Yeah, right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
They a part of the hood.
You go away from college and come back, they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, right.
But let you come out of prison, nigga.
Nah, celebrate.
Celebration.
Man, niggas got new J's, Yeezys.
Don't get it. Don't get me wrong, I get it, but that mentality is so fucking backwards.
It just hold us back. It's nothing wrong with it when if you doing it another way as well.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, if you just solely focusing on that, then it's like, yeah, man, that shit hold you back, because that shit just material shit.
Exactly. At this point, I'm like, I don't even know what a lame is. So Michael B. Jordan, a lame?
Yeah, they called him corny.
How's he corny though? What do you do that's corny? Like the way he talk? Like what it is? His swag? Like what makes him corny?
I've never really paid too much like attention to like his personality.
Yeah, me either.
I only seen him in like movies and shit, so I don't know how he move. I don't follow him on no social media, so I don't know. You know, like I guess if I see, maybe it's how he carry himself. I know he's definitely corny for thinking like Lori Harvey was gonna marry him.
Oh yeah, if you thought that,
I would say that was lame as fuck. I don't know why he thought that. That was crazy. You feel me?
Is he corny, or is he just was a good dude who really didn't know there was women out here like that? Until he ran into it.
I think he's a busy guy. He's a good dude. He's a busy guy.
Yeah.
So you probably don't really have access to a range of people. You know, you deal with your core of people in your community, and like you don't really deal with no one else. So you thinking it's a certain way when it's not. Like,
man,
Lori Harvey, bro. Come on, bro.
He said, "Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. My nigga Future ain't put her in the song for no reason, man. Like,
yeah."
He let you know, like, yeah, I'm gonna give you back to your daddy for sure. Duh. You know, like you can't think somebody like that ready for marriage. Man.
Nah, hell no.
You gotta let her live, man. You know, like it was just your turn, bro. That's part of the game. It's just your turn.
So you think a whole phase is that cool, or you think that shit?
Whatever. I think whatever is necessary to find yourself.
Okay. I like that.
Whatever, you feel me? I don't know. If you want to fuck a million motherfucking shit.
So that's on you.
That's how you feel like you gonna find yourself. Shit.
I'm gonna tell you, that's how you gonna get lost, nigga.
Yeah, nah, you definitely gonna get lost. You know what I'm saying? You definitely go. It's a lot of soul ties.
Exactly. It's an exchange of energy.
Yeah, that's what I learned. Like, that's what I learned growing up. Like, that's some real soul tie shit, dog. You don't really pay attention to the soul tie when you're trying to feed the ego.
Exactly. People don't really think about it. Like, it's a literal soul tie. Like, that's why when you be with somebody for a long time and you break up with them, it's hard to get over them because your souls are intertwined together.
It's a part of you.
Yeah, it's a part of you.
Part of you forever.
Y'all was one.
Even shorty you just met. You might have just met her, dog. You know what I'm saying? You see her, she cold, all of that, looking good. Yeah, I'm going to get the number. Blase, wooty woo.
Yeah.
Get to talking more, you find more about her. Like, damn, she all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like her whole life situation fucked up like motherfucker, nigga. You done fucked her. Now your shit fucked up. You was just good.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Man, you was straight. You was waking up with energy, nigga. Now you waking up, you sluggish.
Right. You ain't going to the gym 5 days a week no more. Reading. Like, that nigga going to Bible study.
Nigga, she all,
you ain't doing nothing no more.
in your body, nigga. She in your veins, nigga. That energy is in you, nigga. Exactly. Like, damn,
and
dog.
even on a scientific level, right? That's somebody. When you having sex with somebody, that's somebody entering your aura field.
Facts.
Right? And we broadcast our aura out like 8 to 10 feet. So if you fucking having sex with somebody, nigga, you really...
Nigga.
The shit deep, like...
Hey,
it's deeper than people think. Like, they think this shit is fun.
Way deeper than you think. No, it's way deeper than you think, man. You gotta really know people, man, because you could be good. You know how much work it takes to get yourself together to the point where you okay? Man,
yeah.
And then you meet somebody that's not okay. That fuck up everything, dog. Every goal you written down is on the back burner.
Nigga, dream deferred.
You feel me? Detour, nigga, for real. This is like, it be crazy. Like, man, you gotta get yourself together, man.
Yeah.
Cause that energy be real. I don't care. Like, people energy be real and it be in you.
And that's why you can't just go off looks too. You gotta.
Man, don't be the worst one.
You gotta read the whole resume. I need the whole cat facts.
Man, listen. I damn near want to know about your childhood trauma. Niggas be asking. I don't want to know that. I'm like, shit.
Nah, I got to.
I need all the facts, nigga. Tell me what happened. You feel me? So I know how to deal with you. Cause you have been to did some shit. And like, nigga, she just spazzed out completely.
Like on some silly shit.
Like, damn, that shit was light as hell. She was like, that shit happened to me when I was 7.
Facts.
He like, whoa, I didn't know.
Right, but you need to see a therapist. Yeah, he still.
That shit a lot. It made even for guys, like, nigga, he get to tripping. He like, nigga, yeah, nigga, I've been going through this shit since I was 13. Yeah. Like, this nigga 35.
He's 35.
He ain't been to therapy in 20 years. You feel me? Niggas fucked up, man.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure the energy on point, dog.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like,
that's why
it's okay
like,
to be corny and lame.
Exactly. That's why when I meet somebody, I be like, bitch, let me check the cat facts.
Yeah.
I need is this a one owner? Is this a one owner? No? Okay. I gotta really dig deep. This ain't a one owner.
Listen.
Nigga, I'm 30, I still be like a little like.
You gotta know the number?
Nah, I don't want to know the number because I feel like, number one, if it's too much, I'm going to get mad. Like, bitch, ain't no way you can fuck this many people on Earth. But
you ain't going to know anyway.
Y'all probably it's going to sound crazy to y'all, but on the esoteric level, right, on some occult shit, the great Bobby Hemmings said, if she was a hoe and she conscious now, you need to run to her because that sexual energy is where you manifest shit fast. Like, it's called sex magic, right? Cause just think about it. If you fucking
So you saying you should be attracted to her because of that?
right, if
fucking.
you're if you're a cultist, right? Not if you're a regular nigga. If you
What's a cult? What's that?
like niggas who practitioner, people who do magic, and
So what does the sexual energy do for like?
it says
I got more questions.
It says it's the fastest way to manifest because the pussy, right?
Hold on. Okay, hold on. What we manifesting like?
Whatever you want, right? It's whatever you want, right? You want
We just trying to fuck. Like,
no, right? We could do this for example. I want a new car or whatever, right?
Okay.
You setting the shit up all day, so you fucking. Talking, nasty and shit all day. Like, yeah, I can't wait till I get home. All that type of shit. Talking about which I want to manifest, right?
Whatever y'all want to manifest.
Right, whatever you want to manifest. We ain't even gonna get into how to set your room up. You turn your bed into an altar or whatever. But people say, right, when you have a baby, obviously we know we carrying the shit in sperm, but people say it's coming from a portal, nigga, because it's a fucking life. And I ain't even gonna get into that, but the sex magic, right? You trying to manifest a car, so you go into it, right? You having sex. Number one, nigga, you can't come for the dude. Like, you cannot come.
Oh man, hold on.
You gotta practice. to even do this, you gotta practice semen retention, right?
Hold on. So you saying like fuck without coming?
Yeah, the man can't come, but you have to make her come. She had to. Get to an orgasm.
So in terms of her sexual magic, why is the focus on just the sexual magic? In terms, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you saying this is a difference between like a regular person and like a leader.
What you mean a leader? Like,
what did you call it? Is it a cultist?
A cultist. Yeah, somebody who do magic, like people who fucking like do altar work. They praying to the ancestor. They working with different deities. They doing fucking different spells. They doing.
So they purposely need women with like high sex appeal.
Right, with high sexual energy because, how can I explain this? Because you got to know about the Kundalini energy. The Kundalini energy, right? You seen in every medical place, it's like a fucking staff and there's like two fucking snakes going around it, right? That's your back and your spine. That's where all your nerves and shit sit. All your nerves and shit is in your back. Like, think of it like a fucking electrical board and shit with the wires and shit on there. Nigga, that's your back. So if you get all the fucking energy to rise up to the top and fucking shoot up, that's what happens when people say you be online. You could unlock like certain powers you have. Like for one, I know everybody has telepathy as far as black people. Like, for example, this nigga T Moore was at my crib. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, there's some candy over here. I'm like, this nigga can have this shit if he want to. I don't know why the fuck I thought about this. I really don't. I just kept thinking about that shit. That nigga said that shit like 5 seconds later, like, hey, can I have that candy? So I'm like, damn. Or you ever been fucking thinking about somebody, you ain't talked to them for a long time, then they just hit you up out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because you're fucking sending waves out, and they're picking up on that wave because they got on a certain frequency, and they was able to fucking pick it up and fucking, I guess, not to bring the thought in their mind, but basically it's what happened. Because waves carries information. EMF waves, they carry information. So that's when people be like, you need to, I'm on a high frequency. When you're on a certain frequency, you get fucking certain waves that other people don't get. You know what I'm saying? Because you're on that high frequency.
So you thinking about it is kind of manifesting it in a way.
Right, but how you manifest really is conscious thought and you putting the energy behind it. So like I'm finna go into a meditation, right? When I'm doing a meditation, I go into that bitch, I already got it. Like I'm trying to manifest this job, nigga. I'm not going to the meditation. I already have. I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna get the job. No, I already got it. I'm already fucking getting on the motherfucking walking in the building, hitting the clock. Like you seeing the shit and you doing the shit 2-3 times a day. Think about the shit. To me, it just make like logical sense. If you putting all that energy into one thing, the shit, some go motherfucking happen, right?
Facts.
Just with anything.
Facts. If you put in the work.
Right. And people think manifest like, oh, I'm finna manifest something. Like I'm just go, like I don't know what the fuck they be
I'm
thinking.
just
like,
gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's not how you manifest.
Nah, it's definitely.
And it's not just that. You got to be living in a state of gratitude. You got to be thankful for everything. You can't be fucking going around like say you drive and somebody cut you off. You can't be like, man, this whole ass nigga. You got to be like, damn. Maybe they trying to get somewhere. I hope they get to their destination safely. And you got to really mean that shit.
Yeah. I feel that.
It's like you bring the good vibe. You working with the universe. That's why if you know the people who act like that, they don't even know this information, but good shit happen to them all the time. If you think about it.
Yeah, nah, I definitely, I feel that for sure. I do think you, the way you carry yourself and your thoughts on the situation definitely contribute to the outcome.
Yeah, if you thinking like you go into a situation like, man, this shit ain't finna work, man. We finna lose this game, nigga. Y'all probably gonna lose.
Yeah, that's how you gonna go into it.
You gonna lose.
That's how you gonna go into it for sure. Nah, that's a fact.
But for the most part, I'm not saying every time it's gonna happen. Like, yeah, we gonna win, you know, every time. But if you do that shit every time, it's more than likely the results gonna come out in your favor. But let me finish the sex magic shit. But yeah, you making her basically you making her kundalini rise when she having an orgasm, and then that's why me and JDJ was talking about imagination, right? Because when you use magic, you gotta invoke your emotions, right, to make the shit work. A lot of time, or make it work faster. Because if you don't really believe that shit, the shit ain't gonna motherfucking work for sure, for sure. Like that's with anything in life.
No, that's a fact.
But yeah, with the sex magic, I have personally not done it. I ain't gonna lie, but I've been reading on it, studying up on it. Yeah, definitely gonna try it. So see if the shit work. I'm definitely gonna try it. You know.
Nah, I mean, shit, yeah. It's my first time learning about it, so I ain't even.
Have you ever done a meditation?
Nah.
Never.
Never. I've never meditated a day in my life.
So when you hear that, what do you think when somebody say like, if I call you like, Dad, are you trying to meditate outside with me?
Like my first thought?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is this nigga?
I mean, I just be like, alright. I mean, see, with me, even if it's some shit I ain't done, like, I'll do some shit. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna be like, hey, what the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the benefits of it. I just never did that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think I got some growing up to do before I meditate.
He told me I got some growing. And people think, right, meditation is not you sitting crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, like, all that shit funny to me, like.
I mean, in certain meditations where you could do, you know, you do sit in certain positions, but you could be walking your dog and meditating. You could work out and be meditating.
Is smoking meditating?
You could be smoking and meditating.
Okay, I meditate every day.
If you're in a meditative state, that's all it means. You're in a meditative state.
Because it's like, you feel me? I'm a loner, you feel me? I like to be in my own space, smoking, thinking, like, I talk to myself.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. Like, nobody's around.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to talk to yourself. People would say, nigga, you talk to... No, you're literally supposed to talk to yourself because, number one, your cells are listening and your subconscious is listening.
Nah. See, people be too cool for shit, man. Like, it's like, niggas been cool.
Been cool, didn't it?
I ain't trying to be the coolest nigga in the room. I'm literally me. So whatever it takes to be a better me, then that's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of how it's perceived, it's whatever. You feel me? Like, I've done all the cool shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom wasn't really tripping. I could go to the party.
I could go to the parties.
You know what I'm saying? I could go to the movies, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could, you feel me? I could be out here. I could go up the street.
Yeah.
So I had experiences growing up that I didn't really need once I got older. So now it's like, Yeah, I like all the lame, corny shit.
Yeah, I like all that shit.
Give me that, feed me the corny, lame shit that's gonna make me better.
But the reason I asked you about the meditation because I started, I tried to stop smoking. When J. Cole came out with that album, that KOD. I'm like, let me try this shit.
You say you did it around that time?
Yeah, I'm like, I couldn't really focus, but then I needed something to just shut my brain off, just even for 5 minutes, just to not think about nothing. Just, can I get a,
Right.
And then when I started meditating, started getting into it, I started doing chakra cleanses and start creating crystal grids around myself, calling on the ancestors. And somehow I made a spirit orb appear. I never talked about this on camera.
You hear this shit?
Yeah, I do.
They be creating ghosts.
Right? But I don't know if it was me actually, the meditation, like that meditate, like, cause I read a book called Spiritual Growth by Sonia Roman. That was basically, it's different meditations you do in there too. And one, you get into a you get into the meditation and you basically calling on your higher self and you sending light to people because, right, we know scientifically we are only light in consciousness, literally, right, collapsed into matter or whatever. But I said, I don't know if it was that, but I know it was a spirit orb for sure. But I'm like, what is the odds of that happening? I don't think it was bad or nothing happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, it's something to this, you know what I'm saying, that I'm doing right. I don't even know what I did.
Right.
I was just fucking around doing, I did a 7-week chakra cleanse, and then I was doing that, and it happened, so I'm like, it gotta be something with that.
Yeah.
Outside doing the shit, so it's different.
And you wasn't smoking?
I mean, at the time, yeah, I was smoking, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this around the same time you went on the?
No, that was past. It was.
Okay,
This was
okay.
like probably last year type shit.
So what made you stop smoking? What would you do that for?
Just to fucking, cause I know myself, get my brain a break, cause I know scientifically, my neurons wasn't accelerating as fast as they should have been. But I found different, not products, but natural shit like lion's mane and monotonic gold shit that help fucking basically heal your brain and shit like that, brain food. So people, it was just basically a little detox because I feel like I know you need to detox your body at least 3 times a year minimum, but really more than that. I'm actually doing a fast starting Monday to bring in the real new year, which is March 20th, the start of the spring equinox. I don't know why they say the fucking new year. It's in the middle of fucking winter. Like, I don't know who thought of that. That's some dumb shit. Some dumb shit, but it's really because, right, like people talk shit about astrology. I don't believe in astrology. Well, I'm like, well, nigga, throw your calendar away then. Because our calendar, the Gregorian calendar, right, that we're using today is based off the Farmer's Almanac, right? And the Farmer's Almanac is based off the fucking cycles of the moon and different planets and shit because they know how to fucking use that shit to grow their harvest. So it's something to it. Like presidents meet with astrologists and shit to set certain dates to release certain shit. Like, that shit going on above us it really does affect this shit down below. We know that because the moon affects the tide of the ocean. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit crazy.
People don't look into that type of stuff though.
Nah.
That's a,
They say, well, that's pseudoscience. No, nigga, that is ancient African science, nigga, that you're using right now in your everyday life. You don't even know it. Why you think they got astrology? Everybody know they know their sun sign because you really have more than one sign.
I'm a triple Virgo.
This nigga said a triple Virgo. Damn.
Yeah. I like, it be having like.
What you got? Virgo, your sun sign, your moon sign. It must be, yeah, it must be in a few different spots. Yeah.
That's why I be so like earthy and shit, and like laid back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I was saying.
Intuitive, like like my body be flowing with the day and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like a serious triple nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like across the board, nigga, 3 for 3, nigga.
Actually, y'all, I don't know if it's gonna be next episode. I'm gonna say at least 2 or 3. I got an astrologist I'm bringing on here.
Oh shit.
I got
That shit be kind of creepy.
break down my whole chart for me.
Cause people know it's like I've met some people who like be into that, and like they like your angel number. You know, angel numbers and all that ties into our birthdays and like
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
we have life path number. Like if you add up your birthday,
Yeah.
my life path number is a number 11, which is the illuminator, which is a person who wants to seek knowledge and they have to know the truth about everything.
Yeah.
Like, and this all telling JDJ on the last episode, right? We were talking about the conscious community and shit, right? And I'm like, that shit is kind of like a cheat code. Like, just imagine if we knew that shit before we really knew who we really were. Like, okay, this is me. Like, I know I'm a person that like knowledge. I want to do this. I'm into doing experiments. So maybe I'm going to be a scientist.
Yeah.
And now you ain't got to fucking try everything. You already know what the fuck you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I looked up I think my angel number was like 98 or something.
Well, right.
It's different. It's like you add up.
It's different angelic numbers, right?
Yeah.
Angels. We say in the conscious community, angels are angels, right? Because they say it's 11 different dimensions, right? Or Earth wouldn't exist, and each dimension is at a 90-degree angle from where basically we are on Earth. So that it's at an angle. So that's why they say that angels are angels. And angel numbers, like for example, I ain't gonna say what it was. Some shit going on in my life. I'm praying to the ancestors, fucking doing all this stuff. And they start sending me messages, right? I might be fucking watching a game and I never looked at the time the whole game, right? I'm on my phone, I'm doing all the other shit. And I just look up, I see 444. I'm like, oh, okay, it ain't nothing, just a coincidence. Then I'm going to the store and I drive and somebody's license plate, it say 444 and I'm right behind it. I just happen to see it. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Okay. Then I go to the store and I ring up and my total is 444. I'm like, okay, now it's getting crazy, bro. What is they trying to tell me? You know what I'm saying? It's like they're literally communicating with you because numbers are universal, right? This shit is kind of, it's hard to explain, right, if you don't know all this shit. But, as I said before, this universe is made up on what they call Adiker codes, which are zeros and ones that make up the fabric of space-time, or what you see in front of you. So, we know numbers are all through this bitch. You can't do nothing in this world without no number. We finna do a challenge. I'm gonna give you $100 if you could wake up and not use numbers your whole day.
You said not use numbers?
Not use numbers for nothing. You don't like use it for typing somebody's number, for paying a total, you know what I'm saying, at a store, put some gas.
I just want to leave the house.
Huh?
I just want to leave the house.
You gonna still see some numbers though. When you look at the clock, you're like, fuck.
I'll sit in the dark all day.
You gonna tell me sit in the dark all day.
$100, I'll sit in the dark.
See, that ain't the challenge. I'm talking about living your regular life, see?
Yeah, nah, you're right. It's hard. You wouldn't be able to do that, though.
You can't do nothing without numbers, so.
Yeah, you can't. That's right. That's true. I never realized that.
But yeah, 444, what's one? I think that's like, basically, whatever you're doing, you're on the right track, like, you second guess or something, like, man, I don't know if I need to break up with this bitch. You keep seeing that shit, no, they probably like, nah, nigga, break up with that bitch.
I mean, you get signs. You get signs for sure.
Right, but like I said, they come in different ways.
Yeah. Blindside your ass.
But
Shit, shooting like a snowball.
I had one more question. I'm gonna let you pick. You want that? Which one you want to answer? Are most people boring, or why don't we talk about women predators in the black community? The Antoine Fisher type women.
I answer both of them.
Okay. We can start with are people, why are most people boring? Or are they, I should say.
Yeah, no. I guess. I mean, it just depends on what. If you around people who share the same interests, then it's kind of hard
To say they boring.
to say they boring. You know, it's like
I guess
some people do be boring if you don't fuck with what they doing. Some of that shit do be boring. You run across some chicks to do some shit, like I ain't doing that shit.
Say yeah, that shit boring
That
as
shit
hell.
boring.
Man.
I don't want to do that. I don't. This shit you got me watching on TV. Shit boring.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to watch it. So it's like it ain't really the. I understand alignment. You know, if you align with shit, you feel me, and that's what you put your time into. It's hard not to enjoy it. But it's like if y'all got different interests, then you gonna be like, hell yeah, you gonna do it for a little bit, but you gonna get bored with it.
Exactly.
You know, so I mean, yeah, but no, but yeah, some people are dull as hell. They have no personality.
Yeah, I think that's more so that it's not boring. Like what you do, it's just like
they kind of just. Yeah, that's a good question because it's like you run across some that just don't have no
they don't do nothing.
no
Like
identity for real.
I just go to church, school, go work out, and go home. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Like I don't do nothing. It's like that's good and bad, you know, because it's like you know you can teach her some things so you can have a little fun with it. But in the end, it's like she ain't got no experience, dog.
Or is it subjective? Maybe you going out the club, that shit boring to them. They like be at home watching movies.
Yeah. Even I be in the club and be like, after a while, that shit get boring. You know, like it's not.
Fuck with that.
It's not. You feel me? Like it's like I ain't really been doing this shit for so long. It's like,
yeah.
You know, it all depends. You know.
Yeah.
I guess, but to me, yeah, some people are boring.
Yep.
But women predators is. Yeah.
We all know a nigga, right? We went to school with 16. Oh yeah, I didn't hit so and so mama, or I'm fucking with a 35-year-old, or you know what I'm saying? We know, or I'm talking about more so, right? The women who
talking about predators, like as in like when you younger,
right? Exactly, like that took your virginity and shit, like ooh, like the niggas who mamas that took their virginity when they was a kid, type shit, like. Cause you know, people in the community, not even just women.
That's kind of like being molested, right?
It literally is.
Yeah, I ain't never been molested.
Yeah.
You've seen as you get older, you know what I'm saying. You run across something, you be like, when I get older, I probably can hit that. You know what I'm saying? Like I get a little bit older, I probably can hit that. You know, like you feel me? But I ain't never had nobody like take it.
Right, like give me this dick, nigga.
But it is common. I got
clutch pearl.
You know, it is common. You know, we all know some people who've been molested for sure. So it's
I think it's more common than we think.
Yeah,
and a lot of us don't talk about that shit because we think number one, like nigga, we ain't getting molested. We got some pussy. We was young. We just popped it off early.
You looking at it, it's like you a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Teaching you to be a man. So it's just like it ain't looked at the same way as a man doing it to a little girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it should be.
That's my point.
It's the same trauma. You know,
same trauma.
Like he may grow up to be a certain way. You know, and like it just stems from what happened.
Yep.
You know,
exactly.
They don't talk about women predators at all. They don't talk about women's sexual harassment.
Man,
they don't talk about that enough.
It's
some shit women to do to you, dog. Like, if I did that, I would be in jail.
In jail.
Y'all doing this during women's, what was it? Women's Day?
Women's and when they start making up all these holidays,
all I'm doing is stating the facts. I'm not trying to ruin the event. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's way more common than you think. And what's that video? What celebrity just threw a drink at a girl? She grabbed his butt or something. Busta Rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
Busta Rhymes, dog. He turned around like, man, you touching on me, dog? Like, cause it's not like, I mean, we been. So it's like, oh,
that's disrespectful as hell, though.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, nobody asking you to forcefully put yourself on me or grab me or like, no, like.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? Have some situations like, listen, no, don't do that.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable. What you mean? Like, I don't want you to be able to just come up and talk to me. Me and Joe was just talking about that women touching shit.
They think they can touch you with no consequences, no matter. You don't even gotta know them.
And it's like when
ma'am.
a woman touch you, you feel me? That's a sign of comfortability. You know, like I don't care the nature of it. It don't have to be on the intimate level.
Yeah.
But it's a seed. Women don't touch you for no reason, and women don't want to be touched for no reason.
Facts.
So if they're touching you or they're allowing you to touch them, that's a comfortability sign. Like, yeah, like something can be formed from this now. And it's way more common than you think because women do a lot more touching.
Yeah, they really do. Well, especially nowadays because they didn't scared us so much. We scared to even talk to y'all.
Man, well, I'm not saying nothing. You feel me? Like, I'm like, whoa, they going back 20 years on niggas. You see that they threw all the motherfuckers at Bill Cosby, nigga. At the same time. You feel me?
With
like,
no evidence.
I just found out
just
that,
ugly
like,
white women.
Like raping shit don't have no statute of limitations.
No,
that's some type of crimes don't have statute of limitations.
That I agree with that though.
Yeah, no, for sure. It shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It definitely shouldn't. But it's just like, you know, like, nah, like I don't want to do nothing. Cause that's not my character.
Matter of fact, it's a pro tip. Before y'all have sex with women out, make sure you get their consent on camera. Y'all might be, it ain't funny. I'm dead ass serious, nigga.
For real.
You pull out your phone, they be drunk.
You wanna know
remember you
crazy?
said this, bitch.
You wanna know what's crazy? Like, I was just telling this story the other day, dog. I had a girl, this was some years back, bro, like years ago. She was a nurse, right? And like, you know, like was fucking around and shit. Mm-hmm. And she you know, like this is like the first it's like third time. And like, you know, we doing the usual thing and she was just like, nah, I'm not. I'm like, what? She was like, I wanna feel like I'm being raped.
Come here,
I was like, what?
Come here,
like, she was like, I knew you were gonna react like that. That's why I didn't want to say anything. I'm like,
don't ever tell nobody else that.
Like, what you mean? She was like, I want to feel like you're taking it.
Why, man?
Like, she's like, I want to fight it. I'm like, nah.
See,
I was like, hey, you gotta go.
like flag on the play.
Like, what is that? That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy. It was dead ass serious. Like, I want to feel like you're taking it. Like, I'm like, what?
First off, sex is sacred, right? People just do that shit like, nigga, you going a McDonald's drive-through, like that shit. It's a sacred, like, used to be a sacred ritual almost, like, because you're fucking creating enough energy to fucking create a baby.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I was talking about the sex magic. That's why this shit's so strong, because you got the fucking energy to fucking create a life. Why wouldn't you be able to fucking manifest? Yeah. And if you don't believe you can manifest on your brain, you can literally go to CIA.gov. They got the documents. It's called, God, what is it called? Fucking, I'm going to pull it up for y'all. So I don't misquote it. Exactly what it's under. Oh shit. Patterning. Oh my god, I can't read. Patterning, right? This technique involves the use of the consciousness to achieve the desired objective in the physical, emotional, or intellectual sphere. It involves concentration on the desired objective while in focus. A 12-state extension of the individual. I ain't gonna read all of it. Basically, nigga, see, I ain't telling you, you can manifest anything you want with your motherfucking mind. Like we've been saying, nigga, fucking talking you crazy, but now we, you know, people don't believe us until white folks tell them. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That's what it is. So even if I tell you all this shit, the sex magic, all this energy and shit, you ain't gonna believe me until I show you some documents where some white man did some experiments and they did the shit. So I'm gonna give y'all the motherfucking documents where the white man did the shit and they experimented.
Shit.
Yeah, but you got anything you want to talk about? Anything you got coming out?
April 23rd, I got a pop up at Easter Market.
Okay.
It's a Sunday. I have some new stuff, new colors.
New colorway.
I have new Out of Emotions t-shirts. Weak minds won't last. Some hats,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and
What time is the pop up? Or you don't know yet?
from 12 to 8.
Okay.
12 to 8. Eastern Market. I think it's at Shed 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of vendors out there. But other than that, man, I've just been chilling.
Yeah.
Been chilling. I got a collab with the Village coming up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Village.
Shout out to the Village. Shout out Mitch.
I love what they're doing over there.
Yeah, man, it's super solid, man. Like, I told him, any way I can help. It's hard to give time to, what I'm saying, a lot of stuff we all out here trying to make it happen. So if I can use my skill to, contribute, then that's what we're gonna do. So
yes,
we got that coming. And I've just been enjoying life. Just enjoying what's been going on. And not really getting too caught up in shit.
Yeah.
Floating and flowing through this motherfucker.
I did have one question for you though, as far as the day one only. Right, because I know it's not just a brand; it's a lifestyle, right? Mm-hmm. And day one only is so like to me hard and deep because people change and shit when they grow older and learn and get new hobbies and get new interests and shit, but to still stay connected and to be a day one is something, you know what I'm saying, to be proud of.
Right.
I say.
Yeah, for sure.
But make sure y'all go get my book, Tokenomics 101, How to Order the Crypto Coin. Y'all don't miss the next bull run. Y'all be mad. If I would have put 1,000 on Bitcoin, I would have been yeah, nigga. We finna show you how to do it, how to make your own coin, how to find coins from the ground up, all that shit.
Mapped out.
Got a merch site coming soon. Y'all stay tuned for that. For the CJ Does It All podcast and the compound. Man, I got so much coming up. I'm finna drop This Is Science episode 2. Y'all stay tuned for that. I got a kids page coming where I'm gonna be doing science experiments and science related stuff. Little projects kids we do at the science fair, stuff like that. Stuff at home. So trying to tap in that lane a little bit. Got a kids book coming out. Shout out to ChatGPT, man. That shit was a life changer, bro. Yeah. You must have ChatGPT.
Yeah, Joe was telling me about it. Yeah,
bro.
Sure. Yeah.
Tap into the ChatGPT, right? It's all about
that shit's deep.
The prompts you put in.
Niggas write a book, nigga.
That's why I say I got a book coming out. It's so much shit. I gotta write this shit down and put it in
nigga, you know what I'm saying?
My second book. I'm sorry.
A memoir in this bitch.
Well, I got 2 books. I got a kids book coming out and I guess a personal book. I ain't gonna say too much about it yet. Still working on that one. I got some art too that I have generated from Mid-Journey. You fuck with Mid-Journey? You know what that is?
What's that?
It's AI generative art, right? So it's kind of like ChatGPT. You tell it a prompt and say prompt, put whatever you want. Say I want Santa Claus on a motherfucking Harley Davidson with a blunt in his mouth with 2 fat bitches in a burrito. You put that in the prompt.
Wow.
That shit gonna pop up with Santa with 2 fat bitches.
Damn.
On a slave motorcycle.
Shit.
But the shit look real. And people literally do that shit, print it out, and sell it, and people be buying it.
Damn.
You ain't even doing the art. You just telling it what to do. So this AI getting real, bro.
Don't saturate your brand.
Huh?
You letting people know your sauce, bro.
Oh, yeah. No, I give him that one, the Mid-Journey. You don't know about Mid-Journey. You don't know about...
over here selling people products and, well, shit, this is actually how I do it.
No, that's just the patents. Anybody, I ain't gonna... I give him that one. As far as the patents. But yeah, I recommend everybody to start learning about machine learning, AI, the blockchain, not just cryptocurrency. It's really about the technology behind it, right? Fuck the cryptocurrency. The blockchain is where, we've been talking about our community a lot on this episode. We can change our whole community with the blockchain. Like, say we had I'm gonna call it a nigga coin. So we got this nigga coin, right? We say if the violence go down in all the hoods in America by a certain percentage, we go get everybody a certain amount of coin, 1,000 coins to use. You know what I'm saying? In the neighborhood. So we incentivizing people to do good shit. We gotta try some shit. We gotta try something, bro.
Yeah, no, you right.
You know what I'm saying? I think something like that could work as far.
You get a nigga coin?
Right? But you know that shit is. How many nigga coins you got, bro? Man, I got about 80 left. Hey, tell that nigga don't go shoot little Tez till tomorrow, cause we gotta get. No. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. I appreciate you for being the first guest on the CJ Does It All podcast. I'm definitely gonna have you back.
Hey, man. Just wanted to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Keys to life is worrying about yourself. Mind your business, take care of your business.
Man, we about to put that on a t-shirt.